In example 3, we're given that the length of Mark's backyard is 3.5 feet less than twice its width. We're also given that the perimeter, so perimeter, we'll go ahead and use P for now. Perimeter is 60 feet longer than, so that's going to be plus 60. 60 longer than its width. And we're asked to find the length and width of the yard. So first we have to recognize, what is perimeter? It's the distance around. So 2 lengths and 2 widths, the sum of those equals the perimeter. So we know that this equals 2 lengths and 2 widths. So we can actually go ahead and simplify this to, if we subtract W from both sides, 60 equals 2 times the length plus 1 width. Now, since we're wanting the length and width, it doesn't matter what order we go in. Since we already have the length in terms of the width, let's go ahead and just substitute for that. So I'm going to write down this equation, but in our typical form, 2L plus W equals 60. And then I'm going to go ahead and substitute 2 times what our length is up here in terms of the width, 2W minus 3.5. We still have our plus W plus our width equals 60. Let's distribute that 2 to give us 4W minus 7 plus W equals 60. We can simplify on the left side by combining 4W and W, so 5W minus 7 equals 60. Add 7 to both sides. And then 5W equals 67. Divide both sides by 5, and we get W equals 67/5 feet. Now we can go ahead and divide that out if we want to. A lot of people don't like working with fractions. I suggest you get used to it, because if you go on with math, you will be using fractions all of the time. But for purposes of ease with this problem, we will go ahead and use long division. 67 divided by 5 and convert this to a decimal. Equals 5 times 1 is 5. Subtract. Bring down your 7. 5 times 3 is 15. Bring down your 2. We'll put a decimal here. 0. Bring down your 0. And that's 20. So that ends up canceling out. So the width equals 13.4 feet. Now we can substitute into our equation for length. Length equals 2 times the width, which is 13.4, minus 3.5. That equals 26.8 minus 3.5, which ends up being 23.3 feet. And width equals 13.4 feet.